What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, my people? Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you are doing well. And listen, happy Sunday to you all. Happy Sunday to you all. So listen, I first of all want to say happy Sunday fun day. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. Make sure you bang that notification bell once you subscribe so that you don't miss nothing. And then, of course, make sure you hit that like button. It's very important that you do so. Go on and push your boy up in the algorithm, please. You know, that's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. All right, y'all. So we are here to review and recap Summer House Martha's Vineyard episode 3 and episode 4. Okay. Gonna do both episodes in this video. And then y'all, I'm gonna be back on track, period. Okay. I am most definitely going to be back on track because I know it's been a lot going on and we big, we big, we big. Okay, so let's get into the things of the things when it comes to this. But again, first, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And of course, make sure that you bang that notification bell to all. All right. Listen, so let's go ahead and get into it. Let's go ahead and get into it all. Okay. So we're gonna go over and recap and review episode 3 first. Okay. So y'all know how episode 2 ended. Okay. We know episode 2 ended with Amir confronting Phil about the way that Phil was acting and all of that stuff, right? He pretty much says that he's triggered by bullies, which I don't blame him whatsoever. Like Phil came in there really on another type of level of stuff. Like I can get it if you're trying to be funny, you trying to get you know what I'm saying? You're trying to feel the people, you're trying to do all of that, but that's not what he was trying to do. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely not what he was trying to do. So I felt like Amir standing up in that moment was absolutely dope because again, it's needed. Okay. Now, again, remember he also pooped in somebody's room that he thought that Bria was going to put the sign on to say that I'm not sorry, not Bria, Jordan. Put the sign on the bed to say that this was his particular room. Now, um, Phil's attitude is bad, right? And so he goes to have a conversation with Jordan, and he starts cussing at Jordan. Jordan is not here for it. Now Jordan knows Phil, right? But Bria also knows him as well. And Bria states that she's disappointed in the way that Phil was acting. Phil was acting like a Kevin. If you don't know what a Kevin is female can I mean a male Karen, because that's what he was acting like. We just gonna keep it all the way 100. Okay, we just gonna keep it all the way 100. That's what Phil was acting like, and I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it. Now, they agree to have a meeting with Salas, and Salas wanted to throw a football around to try to get everybody to get what they need to say out, and I don't think that that's gonna help anything. They all come to an agreement that if you are physical and you're in the home, you get physical. You gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Like you definitely have to go. Now, we find out that Phil leaves, but Bria is saying that she is uncomfortable with Mariah because remember her and Mariah got into it in the previous episode. And for her, she's pretty much saying, like, yo, Mariah got to go too. If Phil got to go, Mariah got to go because I feel uncomfortable with Mariah being around. So, with that being said, Jasmine had to have that talk with Mariah and then Mariah know, even though you my girl, we gotta respect the house and you gotta go. So she is hurt by telling her that, and we know that Bria again is uncomfortable. Now, Shanice is in the restroom, child, and Amira is trying to take a shower. Child, Shanice come around the corner. She come out the bathroom, come all around the corner, and ain't nothing showing but titties, baby. I said, now wait a minute, girl, you is a little bit too comfortable, but I guess they did do that Playboy as their job. You know what I'm saying? And Shanice sounds like she's a bit of a wild one, but you know what I'm saying? It was mess. It was messy. It was really messy. Okay, it was really messy for her to come out like that. Because then, if they would have had a comment about that, she'd have felt some type of way. I'm just keeping it all the way 100. Now, one thing I do find interesting is that there's a fourth wall when it comes to these type of shows, but this is just like your Big Brother house. You know how on your Big Brother house, how they literally stay there at all times and there's cameras consistently rolling. That's basically what is going on in the summer house thing. Now, Um, Hold on, y'all. Okay. Now, Bria tells Simon about what happened with Phil and how embarrassed she is of him because Phil is Bria's friend. And Jasmine checks on Mariah again. Now, Shanice calls Phil to tell him, like, bro, at this particular point, you need to apologize because we know you, and you need to apologize because you did make people feel uncomfortable. And here's my thing: to make other men in the home feel uncomfortable and they actually do say something to you. I just feel like Phil was just looking for a moment. You know what I'm saying? He was definitely looking for a moment, because that doesn't sound like what he gives all the time. He probably could give a little bit of that, but according to the way that they were talking, I don't know. So we find out that Amir was the one. Okay, they go to the kitchen. We find out Amir was the one. They put Milo's stuff in the washing machine, and Mariah griped at Bria about it. But I can't recall if Bria ever said that she wasn't the one that did it. Now, listen, Amir, gotta call you where I feel like you're wrong. At. You saw what this caused, and you didn't say anything because uh, that wasn't enough. Like, speak up, tell what's really going on. You didn't do any of that. You sat there and stayed quiet after you saw these two ladies literally getting into it. I don't know if that was something that the producers told you to do, not to say nothing, but I think that was pretty whack. Like, yo, you should have said something because you saw all this drama it caused. Now, Alex says that Shanice doesn't understand personal boundaries the night before. Shanice was all grabbing on his hand and all of that kind of stuff. And he wasn't here for that. He was really about his space, right? Now, Shanice is feeling away about that, and she pretty much says like she's, you know, she don't really feel him no more, considering that he said that. Because Alex, y'all can say what y'all want to. Alex is funny. Okay. Actually, I gotta give it to all of the men on the show. They they're not bad on the eyes, and that's just keeping it above. Now, uh, what's up to everybody that is coming in? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are recapping and reviewing Summer House Martha's Vineyard, episode 3 and 4. Currently reviewing episode 3 right now. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not done that already. All right. And y'all excuse my little red, my little white scrunchy. That's all I can find. Okay. Anyway, moving on back to this. Now, um, Amir is still interested in Jordan, and Salas asks them while they're on their way to the field day in the vehicle, is there anyone else in the vehicle that might be feeling Jordan? And so everyone is saying that they are all attracted to Jordan because Jordan is not an ugly lady. She's very beautiful. So I can understand that. Now, Salas brings up that Nick doesn't really shoot his shot much at all. And they want to know what's going on with Nick. You know what I'm saying? And let me just go ahead. I'm gonna keep it a book. I don't even think I said this in the last episode, but y'all, I think Nick has like a really cute way about himself, but he do seem kind of sneaky. Okay, now he been in all of the women's DMs. He been in Jordan's DMs. He's been in Shanice's DMs. He's been in Bria's DMs. He been in all of their DMs now, child. And um, we get to the beach for the field day. And I want to say this: looking at them grown folk do that, it really do make me miss my childhood when we used to do that stuff. Like, we used to really have a good time and have fun on field day. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't like it used to be. You know what I'm saying? The kids ain't indulging like this. Okay. So anyway, we get there, and everyone is telling Shanice, like, you need to have a conversation with Alex at this particular point. But you can tell Alex is not here for it. He's done with it, right? He's absolutely done with it. Now, um, Amir takes Jordan out to the water, and he gives us his take on dating. Okay, what he does, and it's steps that he takes when it comes to dating. I was like, okay, child, okay, you better give it to us. So Shanice is nervous to have a conversation with Alex, but she was like, "Yo, what was that I don't understand personal boundaries. You feel like I like what's going on?" She definitely felt the way, and she was just asking questions like, "What is really up?" So his response was very vague. And again, I feel like it was over for him at that particular point. He didn't want to have a conversation with her because of the way that she kind of handles herself. So, um, we find out by Alex in his confessionals. He states that he feels some type of way about Shanice because of the fact that she received an article, or he received an article about her stalking her ex boyfriend. Okay. Um, they all head back to the house. I'm sorry. Now, Jasmine and Bria is defending Shanice, getting into the confessional, saying that she did some of the stuff. Okay. So in her confessional, she stated, I did some of this stuff. But before that, in the confessionals, Bria and Jasmine are defending her. I guess not realizing that she's going to say that she done some of the stuff. So Jasmine tried to give us her take on it. Y'all know how I feel about Jasmine. I don't really care for Jasmine. I'm sorry. I don't. I don't. I just don't. But anyway, Nick says that it's just not his vibe. Okay. And I'm sorry, Alex says that that's just not his vibe. He's just not feeling it. Like if you're gonna do that type of stuff, he's just not feeling it. And I'm here for it. Now, they head back to the house and they ask about well, they're cooking, right? They're cooking in the kitchen. And y'all, if y'all wonder what I keep looking at, I'm looking at my notes. So they in the kitchen and they cooking, right? And so they bring up macaroni and cheese. And I had to put this in my notes because I was like, oh, child, So they talk about macaroni and cheese. And so Amir asked, do y'all put breadcrumbs on top of your macaroni and cheese? And person is like, child, I am black. No, we do not do that. I was totally here for that because I thought that was absolutely hilarious. But he's pretty much letting us know, like, no, that's not what we do, and that is not what we do. Uh, Child, you serve Miss Macaroni and cheese with some breadcrumbs on it. I'm gonna throw that at you. Do not condone violence, but I'm gonna throw that at you. You do that, that's a slap in the face, child. Like, why, why, why? Okay, so we move on, and Silas is saying that they're talking about being married, how things are a bit different now being married, not like they used to be before. Things have changed a lot. And so Silas is pretty much saying that he knows, the lifestyle that Jasmine used to live. And again, it seems like a controlling conversation because we keep reiterating the same thing. I get it, but that's something that you guys are going to have to work out on your own. Like you're going to have to find your niche with your friends within your marriage, and then you're going to have to find your friendship niches with your friends within your marriage. Like it's just not something that's going to happen overnight. That happens even when you're dating, even when you're in relationships, things that happen. You know what I'm saying? But you have to set those boundaries. And I believe that um Jasmine and Silas just does not have that boundary set, and they haven't had those real conversations about that. According to this, because this does seem to be a conversation that we keep bringing up, and I don't understand why, and it's annoying to me. Anyway, child. So Nick finally lets us know that he is seeing someone in New York. And so they ask, is this your girlfriend? Let me find out, Nick. You got a girlfriend, you ain't say nothing. And so he says yes. Okay. And they call him out. Like, you've been in multiple ladies' DMs. You also told Shanice you was gonna marry her and all this kind of stuff. So what is going on? Okay. And that's how episode 3 pretty much ends. You know, I was like, okay, so let's move on to episode 4. Now, in the previous episode, which is episode 3, we find out about Nick having an actual girlfriend child. So his girlfriend's name is Tanisha. He says that Tanisha doesn't like to be out. She doesn't like to broadcast anything. And as a matter of fact, if you go on his Instagram, he stated that they aren't like really together. Now, Nick, I'm gonna have to say this. Now, you did all that clowning about Amir taking Jordan down the kayak and all that kind of stuff, talking about that's all the best he could come up with. Well, listen, First of all, you ain't doing nothing, and then on top of that, how you gonna judge him about that? And you done had a whole secret girlfriend and ain't told the group, considering all the things that you've been saying all this time. Get it together, Nick. Now, Shanice is having to go home because she has a new sales job, which she is only available during the weekend. So she's stating that she'll be back. Now, all the men pretty much confront Salas about the way he's feeling about Jasmine. And again, I told you guys, like I said in for the episode 3, it just seems like we keep reiterating the same things. And I feel like again, Jasmine is going to have to hold herself accountable, and Salas is going to have to hold himself accountable, and they're going to have to figure out what those boundaries are within the marriage. It's just that simple. Like, I'm not going to say it's simple in that manner, but I'm going to say I don't feel like we need to have these conversations over and over again when Jasmine doesn't even really know what she wants between friendship and marriage. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't understand why we keep going down that path. I get it though. Like things change when you get married. So whatever. Now, um Uh, now Jasmine and Silas finds out about his girlfriend, about Nick's girlfriend. But Shanice's thing is that she kind of think it's a little made up and it's a little convenient with timing, right? Now Nick has a conversation with Silas about him being controlling, okay? And he states that he can be seen as controlling, but it's more of that he wants to protect what he's married, which is Jasmine, right? Now, Jasmine comes out to the pool while they're having this conversation. Um, and again, I think Nick made some good points when he was having this conversation with Silas because you gotta understand, you do come out very controlling. You do, you definitely come out very controlling. Now, um, Amir begins to get emotional. There in the kitchen is Preston, and I really don't remember who that's child. But Bria, Preston, and Amir is in the kitchen. Amir begins to get emotional. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that he's being able to grasp the concept of being black. Okay, it's not a choice. It's something that you were born with. Okay, and he gets emotional and opens up about some things there. And I really have to say, in that moment, I really Amir to see him be able to have those vulnerable moments and to honestly open up to Preston and Bria, I thought was pretty dope moment, right? And I also think that it's pretty dope that he can hug and feel comfortable around Preston. I like that. You can feel comfortable about it. You ain't got to be ugly about, you know what I'm saying? So I like that about Amir. Now, y'all hit that like button, okay? Hit that like button. I don't know what you're waiting on. Hit that like button. Um, Now, while we are at dinner, Jasmine brings up Nick being in a relationship. Now, Jasmine says that she wishes that she would have gotten the opportunity or that he would have gotten the opportunity to tell them because, Jasmine's whole thing, since we got in the house, she wants to match people up, play matchmaking, all that kind of stuff because she married now. Girl, leave it alone. Um, And so everybody pretty much calls Nick out by saying what he said to Shanice about wanting to marry her or her being his wife. Jasmine also says, like, child, you said it at my house, and everybody is standing firm on the fact that he had said this. Now, mind you, production showed us that he said it. Not only that, the producers asked him in his confessional, like, you saying you didn't say this, but everybody is saying that you said it. So I don't think we're gonna believe the majority of everybody versus you. And that's just keep it in the book, right? So Nick is saying that he didn't say that. Like I said, it's showing that you said it. Now Jasmine says that he said it at her home. Now Alex comes out and lets us know that he knew that Nick had a girlfriend, but he was confused in the beginning as well, just like everybody else. But Nick, you still knew about the girlfriend. I mean, Alex, you still knew about the girlfriend. Okay. Now, Jasmine asked Bria when Simon is coming, and she says Thursday. But then she goes in and says he's staying longer, or it's almost like he's a regular house guest. But I'm a little confused because when y'all was at the bowling alley, you said that the man could stay and that you was excited about meeting him. So this is why I say Jasmine do give me fake. Okay. I'm gonna get on Bria in just a minute, but Jasmine gives me fake, yo. Gives me so fake. I don't know what it is that she may have with Bria, but it seems like from episode one, she started off like she just ain't feeling Bria. And yo, just be honest and real about it. I don't like how she treating Bria, to be honest. Now, Bria is giving Karen vibes, and we're gonna get into that. But I really don't like how Jasmine is doing this. Like, I feel like if you just don't like the girl, you shouldn't have invited her at all. I know she was a suggestion from Shanice, but you should tell Shanice, girl, I don't know her and I can't do it. But I'm assuming that y'all had to have so many people in the house, and that's the reason why you were asked to bring someone else. And I guess Bria was the convenient. Now, um, now this is what I'm gonna say. Bravo, bravo. Please stop showing us Silas and Jasmine having sex. I am sick of it, to be honest. Y'all is bouncing around every night, having sex like a bunny rabbit. Listen, I want to be very clear about a couple of things. When you at your home and you're in the comforts of your own home, you ought to be able to do what you're doing. But I feel like when you have a group full of grown folks, you can do what you want to do. But I feel like y'all should be some sort of respectable, considering that this is y'all's trip. Like, calm down, please. And I'm tired of hearing it and seeing it. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Okay. I was just like, oh child, I am sick of it. Okay, now Jasmine asked Bria and okay, so I talked about that. Um, okay, so I had to say that about them hunching. Now moving back on to Bria and Jasmine. Okay. Now we know Simon is supposed to arrive on Thursday, and like I said, she said she feel like he's pretty much asking him to be a regular house guest. Now, producers let Jasmine know in her confessionals, you was just excited about this stuff, and she also told you on camera that it would be a whole week. So when let's just be very clear, okay? Of course, we know when they're in the vehicle, the cameras are set up. When they go out, like they do as far as like to the field day, to go eat at a restaurant or anything like that, they do have like regular production as far as that goes. And I'm pretty sure they have production around them at all times, but it's not like filming the Housewives show where they literally got the cameras right there all the time. It's not like that because you got to remember they also have cameras all over the house, right? So I'm pretty sure there is a camera crew that is right there at all times. But not only do they have that camera crew that's right there at all times, they also got them cameras everywhere in that house. So um again, I just think Jasmine is fake. Okay, because you knew, and I don't. I'm still lost at how y'all making this a big deal. If she had this conversation with you, you said yes. You kikied and said, "I can't wait to see him." So what's the issue now? Like I don't get that. So anyway, Bria calls Shanice to tell her what's up. Shanice is letting her know what she's doing. Now the crew goes fishing and they come back to fry fish. Now Summer shows up. Summer is Jasmine's friend. All right. Summer and Jason are to arrive. Summer shows up and Summer says that Summer says that she knows Jordan and Jasmine. Now Nick and Alex says that Summer is giving Hillary Bank vibes. And I can see that. Now Jason shows up and his friends, he is friends with Jasmine, but Silas wants to know how that friendship came about, right? Now Bria is speaking to Simon on the phone while Jasmine is showing Jason around the house. They come in, she speaks, and I just feel like that was an open opportunity for you to ask Simon any questions that you needed to ask Simon at that particular point. Jasmine is fake. All right. So they're frying fish, and then Bria comes in putting seasoning salt on everything. Laura's seasoning salt on everything. And she just a shake. And so they's like, wait, Sal's already put some seasoning on it. She said, well, I'm gonna put some more. They go to talking about her boyfriend and all of that kind of stuff, saying that she probably ain't really used to no seasoning, but she done made them people fools out. Okay, so Salas and Bria goes outside to talk about Simon coming for a week. Now Bria did tell them again at the bowling alley. Salas pretty much says that he's making this decision based on the fact that he would be staying a whole week. Now Salas and Bria kind of go back and forth, and this is where I say that Bria gives me Karen vibe. You can't try to throw up no race just because you dating a white man. That's not what that is. So you saying that she's basically saying that Salas said that he prefers for black women to date black men or marry black men. So Bria's thing is that she's saying that he's making decisions based off of race. I don't think that that's what the case is. And again, I believe that that was a Karen moment for Bria because I feel like she was taking things from 2 to 10 for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have just called out the fact that I did tell y'all at the bowling alley, he is coming all the way from Germany. Like, and really just be asking, like, do y'all want him here or not? Because if y'all don't, we can go do something else. Like, it's just that simple. So Bria gets upset. Jasmine comes outside. Jasmine is saying that, well, Amir tells Jasmine to go check on her husband, that him and Bria's having a conversation. And Jasmine is pretty much like, you're not going to be yelling at my husband and all of that kind of stuff. And so they pretty much don't get no resolution. They don't get anything solved because Bria walks off, says she's packing, and I guess she can really leave. Now everyone's dressed up in a sheets for the toga outfits, and everyone again starts to talk about what happened with Bria. Now Bria says that she is ready to go home at this point. Salas goes to Bria's room to have a conversation with her. Now, as he goes to Bria's room to have a conversation with her, the conversation gets heated. Bria starts talking about him and Jasmine having sex. Now, while I don't like seeing them always have it, I don't really get what Bria's point is. Bria is saying that Simon should come. Like, girl, is it about the sex? Is it about the fact that you ain't seen Simon? I don't know what it is, but it is giving me very much Karen vibes. It is, and that's just being all the way 100. Now, in the next episode, we actually see that Bria is going to be escorted away. Okay, so I find that interesting. Salas is pretty much telling Bria, you're not fit to manipulate me. That's not what we about to do. I'm not here for it at all whatsoever. Stop playing in my face. We just not gonna do it. So if y'all ask me how I'm feeling about the whole thing, I'm starting with Nick. Nick's situation about him having a girlfriend, I do think he should have expressed that to the group ahead of time. But this is considered reality TV, so they got to have some type of story. The issue with Bria, while I stand with you on the fact that you did tell them that he was going to be staying a week, and I'm still not sure why they changed their mind up, you are giving Karen vibes, especially when you try to throw up stuff that don't even pertain to what's going on. Like, stop, girl. Okay, and then Jasmine, I'm not feeling Jasmine. Jasmine is fake as I don't know what. I like Jordan. I think Jordan is real. You know what I'm saying? I like what Amir is giving. I do feel like Amir should have told everybody that he was the one that put Milo's clothes in the wash machine or stuff in the wash machine. I do feel like he should have told them that. Alex, y'all, I'm really feeling Alex. I really am. Silas is very controlling. I do have to agree with that. Shanice, I'm not really feeling Shanice either, y'all. Shanice is giving me, I don't know how to clock Shanice yet. We are only 4 episodes in. But I'm interested in knowing how I want to know. I do. I want to know. So y'all let me know. Drop down in the comment section. I know last week y'all was eating me up about what I was saying about Bria. But again, y'all have to remember I hadn't seen episode 3 and 4, and I hadn't really seen the Karen vibes. Before I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't giving Karen to me, but now I see it. Okay. So y'all gotta drop down in the comment section and let me know how you feel about all of this. Thank you to all of you who tuned in. All right. This was my review and recap for episode 3 and 4 of Summer House Martha's Vineyard. I'm still not aware of how many episodes there will be, but we will review and recap episode 5 on Tuesday of the week. Okay, so that is going to be Tuesday is the 6th. So we'll review the 6th. Real Housewives of Atlanta will review on Monday, which is the 5th. You guys know they get that date. And then we're going to be back up on track as far as the schedule goes. All right. I wanted to bring you guys this review because I promised it for you. Thank you to everyone who tuned in to Hot Topics with Chef Don Don and Friends Season 2, Episode 1, with my special guest, the Real Estate Insider. It was actually really fun and dope. Be on the lookout for next Friday's episode, which will feature Scotty by Nature TV. And then the episode after that is going to feature Jeremy Speaks TV. So y'all get ready. We are about to have a good time. I am going to put that calendar out so you guys will be able to see it. And with that being said, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here. Show the channel some love by hitting that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell to all. And if you'd like to show love to the channel, it is down in the comment section below. I appreciate you guys again. And with that being said, Chef is up out of here. Peace, y'all.